It is Saturday. Saturday the 7th. Oh, so we are on day 2 of our 3-day fast. We'll finish the fast tomorrow, and we'll have dinner tomorrow night, probably around like, I don't know, 4 or 5 maybe. And yeah, just a lot of interesting action. Having a lot of crazy dreams. Like, I don't, like, basically you're just like all over the place. I usually don't dream that much, and just having a bunch of crazy dreams. We have basically we have like 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, but it basically just sounds like there is a like jet airplane just hovering above us, just constantly blasting air nonstop. I think we're gonna be getting this crazy warm front, and then on Monday, so it should be up in like the 60s, and it's gonna be really nice. So on Monday we'll start moving again, and I think the next stop will be Dix Creek Gap, I think, is where we'll probably try to go. Anyway, it's just been a wild couple nights. I'd say the first night of my fast, could not fall asleep, could not get comfortable, and I don't know, man. Stuff just starts happening when you start fasting. I mean, I'm not hungry, like, not hungry. I mean, I'm sipping on a little bit of water. You know, maybe drinking like a half liter or something, and you know, dog's still being fed and everything. She's got a bunch of treats, and shout out to Denise for getting all kinds of treats for Sadie. Sadie's loving the treats, and what do you call it? It's yeah, just been a very interesting adventure so far. Also, I love this pillow. I forget what it's called, the Hikeman Enjoy Good Sleep. It's like this Tempur-Pedic thing that can, you know, get put into a stuff bag, and it's really awesome, no lie. So shout out to them. I think I got it on Amazon. And then I have this blow up pillow, and like the two of them, it just make it really good, because I think I like sleeping on my side, so I have really wide shoulders, and it's if I didn't have this, my neck would be like, but we're doing really good. Oh, day 2 of the fast. Sadie's just chilling out there in the high winds, like super high winds. I mean, I'm very surprised about how high the winds are. But the 4-season tent's great. You know, we locked it down. Sadie! Hey! What are you doing? I thought I heard her barking. Hi! Are you having fun? She's having a good old time. All the snow's melted. But we're basically just chilling in the tent. Sorry to yell on camera. I thought I heard her barking. Anytime I hear her bark, I call her right away, because it's usually somebody. But I'm hearing things. I'm getting delusional. No. Yeah, there hasn't really been too many people out right now. It's kind of cold, high winds. I think probably Monday we'll definitely see a lot more people. Saw like one guy hiking in the snow, and he was just like climbing up the hill, and I was watching him, and he was just like he was not having fun. And yeah, well, let me close my thing up. We got a couple little rips in the fabric on the tent. I think when we had those 40-degree days, it kind of was pulling at the seams a little bit, but that was back at Neil's Gap when the wind was crazy. But anyway, so we're just chilling for next couple of days, or today and tomorrow. We'll probably end up making some kind of like mac and cheese, or some kind of grilled cheese or quesadilla kind of thing going on. And yeah, we're just having a good time, prayer and fasting, getting through Ezekiel, talking about how he saw the angels of the Lord and what they looked like, and all his prophecies, and a lot of proverbs or parable, a couple parables, a couple proverbs. It's like, all right, it's sometimes it's a lot easier, because some of the previous prophets were, when you're reading them, it's like, they're talking in kind of like this poetry, like does not God provide, and all that, like just the way that they're speaking, where Ezekiel is just way more plain. It's like, it's not as cryptic. It's not, a lot of, like, I think it was Jeremiah. It just has a lot of like very descriptive well, like, what's the best way to describe it? He draws a lot of parallels to like things. It's like, is not God like a strong rock? Blah 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 blah. Does he not do this? Is it not like, a woman and her child, doing like very what do you call it? Descriptive speech of trying to draw like a picture of like, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of it had to do with the doom of Israel and, Jerusalem being destroyed, because they're like, well, right now it's Ezekiel's talking about like, look, you guys are straight up being an abomination from your forefathers. He's like, even if they were here, I would still destroy you, because you guys are even more wicked than all the pagans that you destroyed before, that used to burn their children. It's like, you're prostituting yourself. And it's like, why do you prostitute yourself to these fake gods that you made, to these idols? A lot of it has to do with idol worship, like praying to these idols, and talking about like witchcraft and divination. It's like, who are you even talking to? Like, you're blowing smoke and trying to, be the power, and it's like, I'm the power, the Lord is the power. But hey, you know what, it's, what do they call it, how do you know if it's of God? You will tell by the fruits. Saying, it's like, look, can these idols and all this stuff save you? It's like, nope, they can't save you from the sword, they can't give you water when you're thirsty, they can't heal the blind. It's like, only the Lord can do that, the one true God. And for me, it makes sense. It's like, you actually pray to Jesus, and you actually pray to, pray to the Lord, the God of Israel, and, specifically using the name of the Lord. It's like, stuff starts happening. Like, and it's not just in your head. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm thinking about it and I feel better. It's like, no, there's like actual like people that I'm seeing, and like the timing of it all. It's like, hey God, I need help, and bam, like right in front of your face. It's like, okay, is it in your head, or is it in the real world, which I created, that I have dominion over? And I'm pulling the strings, and you get to be a witness to that. And yeah, it's just been like a super cool experience so far. And just like super high winds, and the dog's just like loving being outside. So I just stayed in the tent the whole time, but yeah, just drawing the correlations to my own life in the Bible. It's like, okay, call upon the Lord, repent for your sins, and Don't do, don't be an abomination. Don't do things that are an abomination to God, like worshiping other gods and like all these other things. It's like, okay. And, it's like, look, you'll be judged. There's a judgment that happens at the end, and, turn from your wicked ways so that you may live. Like, I don't want you to die. Don't die. Live. So that, you can come with me. I don't have to put you into the fire. So, yeah. Well, I think it's also interesting because Ezekiel was talking about, God giving you a new heart and a new spirit. And it's like, I think that, I don't know, I'm trying to draw a lot of correlations, but it's really interesting when I feel like that kind of happened to me, if that makes sense. Like, receiving this new heart and a new spirit, it's like, from the ways from the ways of my youth where I didn't really care, and I was kind of just really testing out the free will, and like, I mean, I was very well loved and very well hated by a lot of people. I was very polarizing, to say the least. And yeah, but it's like, you ask God to be like, look, can you please just heal me of this stuff? And I'm sorry that, I was such an asshole back in the day. And, you start changing your ways, you start, praying to God, asking Him to heal you. It's like, you can really feel the change. Like, your whole perception of, like, what you're doing and why you're doing it has been changed. And it's just like a really cool experience. It's like, don't live in your sin. It's like, it's not, you can play in the mud, but it's not where it's at. Get clean and come feel what that, come see what that feels like. And it's like, whoa, it feels awesome. Like, you just feel like energy, and you can call upon the Lord, and He gives you strength. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've just prayed, like, God, can you just give me some strength? And it's like, almost instantly, it's like, my pack's a little bit lighter. It's like, me walking up this mountain. It's like, all right, God, my leg's hurting me. Can you just throw some healing down? It's like, yeah, and your leg instantly, stops hurting. It's like, okay, is that just me thinking about it? Is that, God healing me? It's like, I don't know, but stuff's happening. It's like, it's when you pray to the one true God, and it's it has an effect on you. Like, it actually has an effect. It's not just you thinking about it, or I have the power. It's all about me and my magic and whatever bullshit you want to talk about. It's like, nah. I mean, we have the ability to do things, but not like God. Like, not like the Creator. Like, there's no way that we are on par or on scale with anything that God can do. And once you realize that, and a lot of times the Bible talks about, like, the fear of the Lord, and it's like, what is the fear of the Lord? It says that all the time, like, the beginning of wisdom is fear of the Lord. That's like, what does that even mean? And realistically, it's like, fear of the Lord is like, a fear of like a bear. It's like, you respect, respecting that power. It's like, hey, I'm not just walking up to a black bear and just giving it a hug and saying, hey, you're my buddy. It's like, nah, you're walking up on it slow, and you have a healthy respect for what the bear is capable of, which is kind of like the same thing with God. Like, fear of the Lord is not being afraid of God, but it's having a healthy respect for, okay, like, you're dealing with the most powerful being in creation, literally the person that brought creation into being. Like, and how do you interact with that that person, that spirit, that this, whatever words you want to put onto it. It's like, we didn't create ourselves. We're not the ones that, you know, like even the early Bible was like, were you there when I marked out the, the distance of the mountains and, the depths of the sea, and, can you bring the sunrise and bring forth the moon and all this stuff? And the answer is no.